So this is my audience. Okay. Puggle, Golden Doodle, Chorky, and Goldador. These abstract names are actually registered names of designer dog breeds. The designer dog trend has boomed in the US in the past decade, and the prices of these designer dogs have skyrocketed. With over 2 million puppies being bred in mills each year, the staggering truth is, according to the Humane Society, 2.7 million animals are being euthanized in shelters every year. So we're breeding 2 million animals every year, and we're also euthanizing over 2 million animals every year. And I personally found that these numbers were very overwhelming. So today I will explain the problems associated with puppy mills, their causes, and practical solutions we all can take to help solve these issues. So let's begin talking about what puppy mills are and how these dog breeding facilities have created a relentless amount of problems. So many of these dogs are actually being bred in puppy mills, and this only damages the pet overpopulation crisis a lot more throughout the United States. And according to the Animals Abused and Abandoned charity, every day 10,000 humans are born in the U.S. and 70,000 puppies and kittens are born in the U.S. This equates to 1 human for 15 dogs and 45 cats. This charity believes that as long as these rates exist, there will never be enough adoptive homes for these animals. And not to mention the appalling conditions in which these animals are kept in, a writer for the Humane Society of the United States explained that hundreds, even thousands of animals were caged outdoor in wire hutches, given algae-filled water and contaminated food, denied proper nutrition and veterinary care, and they were forced to sit and walk around in their own waste. Now, animals who live in these kinds of severe conditions develop physical problems with their foot pads because they're walking on the wire cages hours a day. They also develop tooth decay, lesions on their eyes which can cause blindness and also dehydration. They can also develop emotional problems, something simple as getting scared of grass because they've never seen it before. So when you go and buy a pet from a pet store, you are supplying the puppy mill industry. You are condemning that puppy's mother and father to breed in those horrible conditions for their entire lives. So we have talked about the unbelievable conditions in which these designer dog breeds are kept in, but how did it become so out of control? Stores like Pet City Pet Shop, located at the Citadel Mall in Colorado Springs, work really, really hard to make you want to buy these animals. As of November 14th, 2016, 71 puppies were reported they were up for sale, and that is not including the other animals that they have for sale, such as cats, birds, and fish. So while I was doing my research, I came across a lot of Google reviews that were very unpleasant, and so these are directly taken off of Google reviews, and one of them reads, "Save dogs, stop puppy mills, never buy here. They refuse to give info about breeders. I told them about a dog that had mange. They looked at it, they said, okay. Then they put stickers saying $10 must go." Although I was only able to find one 5-star review on this pet shop, but clearly the problem associated with puppy mills has become insufferable. So now we have talked about the certain pet stores that buy their animals from puppy mills, but we hold the power to change all of that. Where does your money go, you ask? Well, when you purchase an animal, you are giving money directly to those puppy mills, and you're supporting those breeding methods and living conditions. And also, after purchasing an animal either from a pet store or online, if you haven't done your research well enough, you're probably going to be taking your pet to a vet very soon because of the lack of care, nutrition, and socialization that these animals had endured. Now, most of these shelters and mills are facing euthanasia across America because they're breeding a lot more animals than they're able to take care of. As I stated in the beginning of my speech, in America, every year an estimated 2 million animals are euthanized. And that's all because the shelters are too full and there's just not enough adoptive homes for these animals to go to. So, if you adopt animals from a shelter, then you are supporting activism, because if we continue to do business with these shelters, then we're fighting the puppy mill industry. So now we have talked about the importance of buying your animals from your local pet shelter or rescue, and the only way to solve this issue is to continue spreading the word about puppy mills. Puppy mills have become illegal in a few states across the country, but continue to breed as if they didn't even know they owned a puppy mill. But to conclude, we have seen what problems puppy mills create, why they exist, and how to bring an end to this heinous issue. I've become all too familiar with this ending. No civilized society should ever allow dogs to be bred in these kinds of conditions, and this absolutely has to stop. Perfectly healthy and innocent Chorky or Puggle euthanized, but this isn't how it has to end if we have the will and desire to change it. Thank you. Okay, this is my audience again.